What's up, amigos? The latest idea floating around: AOC for president and Mandani for VP. I know. Mandani cannot even be a VP because he wasn't born here. And AOC, you know how crazy she is. It's not a joke. They are really thinking to have AOC as a president. So let us talk about this. I am Fabio. Give a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Help me to help you. Let's go straight to the point here and try to understand what's going on. Look at what these people are talking about. I know it sounds as a joke because it have to be a joke.
AOC and Mandani, president, vice president.
Can you hear that? And then he realized, no, Mandani cannot be a VP because he's not born here.
AOC, Mandani can't be VP. He wasn't born here.
I do. You see how frustrated he is? So think about it. You're going to think about the president of the United States. He just said it without thinking. Because, I mean, what kind of person would think that Mandani would be a good VP and AOC would be a good president? Who would think of that? But look at this. Pay attention here.
AOC and Mandani, president, vice president, AOC. Mandani can't be VP. He wasn't born here.
I do predict, so I predict AOC will be president. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of dispersion in what could happen here, but I would say
he predicts AOC is going to be the president.
AOC would be my front runner based on the movement for the extraordinary cost of living in the United States right now, largely because of government spending.
Yep. So his front runner is going to be AOC. And then they talk about government spending. Think about it. They talk about government spending and their candidate would be AOC and Mamdani. They really believe the socialists are going to cut spending from government? They really think that? Do these people even know what socialists and communists are? So it's unbelievable.
The fact that people are seeing this wealth disparity, those two things are going to continue to drive socialist movement over the next 24 months. And if AOC comes in and they bail out California and they federalize California's liabilities, you're going to see parts of this union, the red states, as they're called,
Texas, Florida,
the Texas
Nevada,
of the world, that are going to say, why should we be part of this union anymore? We don't want to pay for all of these liabilities that these blue states have accrued and that we are now being asked to bail out. And that is where I think you face a crisis of the union.
Well, should face a crisis of the union if they do such a thing. We should face. And very interesting here. Let's show you. Everyone's talking about this guy now, Mandani. Mandani made a video today, and he was saying how much he hates America, how much America is horrible, how hard is America. And all of that. I will show you just a glance because I already made a video about that, so I'm not going to show it again, like this video.
Within a nation of contradictions, we see the wealthiest country in the history of the world.
So this guy, think about it. This guy, I think he came from Uganda, something like that, when he was like 7 years old. So basically, he is the proof of American dream. They say there is no more American dream. The American dream is over. America is bad. America is this, America is that. But if you look at his life, that is the proof, a living proof that American dream exists. Where else in the world could you go, like you were not born there, you arrive in the country at 7 years old, you are in one of the biggest cities in the world, you become the mayor. And you say there's no American dream? He criticizes Elon Musk because Elon Musk is a trillionaire. Elon Musk came to America $2,000. He came to America as a child. Both of them succeed in life. He succeeded in his political views. Now he's a socialist who is the mayor of New York. And Elon Musk is a trillionaire. But regardless, both of them achieved the American dream. So he is a living proof the American dream exists. It's unbelievable how they fight about that. Like they're fighting against reality. President Trump said here, let's see what he said.
Themselves becoming a communist party. These are not social democrats. These are hardcore, godless communists. They're godless communists. All communists are godless. They don't believe in God. This is the most serious threat to our country since its existence, in my opinion, 250 years ago. This is a major threat to our country.
You know, the Republicans are having a hard time winning this midterm election. It's a very difficult one. Historically, the president always loses the midterm election. I believe we win the Senate. The House, we are having lots of problems. But with the socialists coming up, with all these people becoming socialists, the extremists, they're coming to the Democratic Party, we have a chance. Because most America are going to look at these people and they are going to be scared to vote for the Democrats because they are real communists and socialists who took the mask off. They are no longer hiding, because before we still have the socialists, we still have the communists, but they would hide themselves, like Kamala Harris, Gavin Newsom. Those people are socialists who don't have the guts to say they are. They are scared to say. So they want some people to scream like a crazy person so he can be seen as, oh, I'm not a socialist. I'm just a Democrat. Yeah, he is a socialist too. So this is something we can clearly say. So maybe because of this stupidity and they going crazy, crazy far left, we be able to take over and win the House. Let us hope, because I wouldn't want to see the Republicans losing the House, because then, we would have to, they would try to impeach President Trump. They would try to do all those crazy things. Look, AOC talking about a presidency. Look at this.
J.D. Vance just said in an interview that he thinks you are going to be the leading Democratic candidate for president in 2028. What's your response to that?
I mean, I hope he is. That's what I'll say.
But he's a Republican nominee?
Yeah.
So, I don't know if you heard it, but the J.D. Vance said that she was going to be running for the presidency, and they asked her, I hope he's running. As I've been saying, I still believe the majority of people, they're not as stupid as we think. So the majority of people are not as dumb. So I do believe the majority of people will not vote for socialist and communist. I understand that a wise man said it, that the world will be conquered by the foolish, because there are too many, not because the merits. I do understand that, but I still believe that most people in America are not that dumb. And America is the greatest country in the world, and it's far better than anywhere else. And we still are, the pillar of freedom. No other country has what we have. And the funny thing is, Mandani is a proof of the American dream. May God bless you. See you next time.